The universe is under no obligation to make sense to us. On a crisp evening in early 2025, astronomers spotted a faint streak of light, moving with impossible speed. They named it 3I/Atlas, the third confirmed interstellar object, but unlike any before. Unlike Oumuamua and Borisov, which drifted through our solar system, Atlas moved with chilling precision, a straight, determined line as if it had a destination. It was faster than any natural object we'd ever tracked, a silent bullet in the cosmic dark. Atlas was bright but lacked the fuzzy halo of a comet, too bright for a simple rock. It was a contradiction, a ghost ship sailing through the cosmos, its purpose unknown. Questions piled up. What is it? Where did it come from? Why is it here? The arrival of 3I/Atlas forced us to confront our place in the universe. We build great observatories to catch glimpses of the unknown, but sometimes the unknown comes to us. It doesn't knock, it bursts in, a silent, speeding messenger from an unknown sender. The story of 3I/Atlas isn't just about a rock from another star, it's about us, our search for meaning, our desire to know if we are alone, and our readiness to face the answer. The universe had our attention. For the first time, we weren't just observers, we were participants in a cosmic story. Atlas was not just a visitor, it was an enigma. Its arrival was a challenge, a puzzle demanding to be solved. The world watched, waiting for the next clue. The night sky had a new story to tell. To grasp Atlas's strangeness, we must understand the cosmic highways it traveled. Most objects in our solar system follow predictable orbits shaped by gravity. Interstellar visitors arrive on open-ended hyperbolic paths, here and gone. But Atlas was different. Its velocity and straight-line path defied explanation. Something was accelerating it, or it was resisting the sun's pull in a way we'd never seen. Not a gentle nudge, but a sustained, powerful force, like a vessel charting its own course. The object was behaving less like a rock, more like a probe making a course correction. When astronomers traced its path backward, it pointed to a specific patch of sky, the constellation Sagittarius. This was no random direction, it was a region with special significance in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. The coincidence was too great to ignore. Atlas wasn't just passing through, it seemed to have come from a place we'd been listening to for decades. The silence from the scientific community was deafening, the numbers didn't add up, and the implications were staggering. The ghost on the cosmic highway had a story to tell. Let's travel back to 1977. At the Big Ear Radio Telescope, Jerry Amon detected a powerful narrowband radio signal from Sagittarius, the WOW signal. It lasted 72 seconds, then vanished, never to be heard again. For decades, it was the greatest mystery in SETI, a possible message from another world. Fast forward to 2025, 3I/Atlas's path points directly back to the source of the WOW signal. The odds of this being coincidence? Astronomical. It was like finding a message in a bottle, then seeing the ship it came from sail into your harbor. Suddenly, Atlas was more than a curious space rock. It was a potential artifact, linked to one of astronomy's greatest mysteries. Was this the follow-up to that mysterious 72-second whisper? The connection electrified the world. Atlas's arrival felt deliberate, a messenger from the very place that once called out to us. The implications were staggering. We were no longer just looking at a celestial object, we were looking at a possible piece of technology. With the world watching, the James Webb Space Telescope turned its gaze to 3I/Atlas. Webb's infrared vision revealed something astonishing. Atlas wasn't lumpy or irregular like a comet or asteroid, it was sharp, geometric, almost manufactured. Its surfaces reflected sunlight in ways that suggested a non-natural origin. The object was dark, but its edges glowed with faint internal heat. Webb's spectrographs found no water ice, carbon dioxide, or silicate rock. Instead, the data showed heavy processed metals, titanium and tungsten alloys. These are materials we use to build spacecraft, not found naturally in interstellar space. The scientific community was stunned. The conclusion was inescapable. Atlas was not a rock, but refined, industrial-grade metal. Nature doesn't build things out of titanium alloys, civilizations do. We were looking at an artifact, a piece of alien technology. The ghost on the cosmic highway was a machine, and it was here, in our home. The evidence was overwhelming. The world held its breath. What would we learn next? Webb's observations revealed another anomaly. Atlas was emitting a uniform, internal heat, not just warmed by the sun, but powered from within. The temperature was low but consistent, like a machine idling in the cold of space. This internal heat could explain its impossible acceleration, perhaps a byproduct of an advanced propulsion system. The object wasn't just coasting, it was actively managing its energy. Its surface shimmered with faint pulsating lights, too regular to be natural. Astronomers wondered, was this a beacon, a status light, or a form of communication? Radio telescopes picked up a faint broadband hiss, a low-level energy leak, the hum of a massive engine. The artificial shape, metallic composition, internal heat, pulsating lights, and radio hum all pointed to one conclusion. Atlas was a probe, a ship, a piece of technology from another civilization. The question was no longer what is it, but why is it here? The mystery deepened. The realization that Atlas was an artifact sent shockwaves across the globe. This was first contact, not with a living alien, but with its creation. It was proof that another intelligence, advanced enough for interstellar travel, existed in our galaxy. Every telescope on Earth and in space was pointed at Atlas. Its trajectory would take it on a close pass of the sun before flinging it back into interstellar darkness. We had a limited window to study this messenger. Its design fascinated scientists. Dark shielding, geometric precision, every angle optimized for survival. Some speculated it was a Bracewell probe, an autonomous robot sent to explore and make contact. Its path seemed deliberately chosen, passing by Jupiter, Mars, and Earth, as if taking a census. The pulsating lights changed frequency as it passed each planet, suggesting it was scanning us. We were no longer just observers, we were being observed. The feeling was a mix of wonder and vulnerability. As Atlas continued its journey, a new question emerged. Was it carrying a message? The connection to the WOW signal suggested a deliberate act of communication. Cryptographers and linguists analyzed the pulsating lights and radio hum for patterns, a code, a language, a message. One theory, the object itself was the message, a demonstration of technological prowess, a way of saying, "We are here." It could be a greeting, an invitation, or a beacon of hope. But there was a darker possibility. What if it was a warning? The probe's stealthy design and powerful propulsion could be tools of reconnaissance, not exploration. The WOW signal might not have been a hello, but a "we see you." Until we deciphered its intent, Atlas was both a peaceful emissary and a potential harbinger of doom. Its purpose remained locked away in its silent shell. The universe had answered, but what was it saying? On September 8, 2025, Atlas approached its closest point to the sun. Soon it would vanish into the void, but its visit had changed humanity forever. We now knew we shared the galaxy with at least one other technological civilization. The arrival of Atlas was a crossroads for our species, a mirror held up to our own civilization. Its technology showed us what was possible. How we react, with fear or curiosity, unity or division, will define our future. Atlas's legacy is just beginning. It has ignited a new fire in our quest for knowledge, a new urgency in our search for life beyond Earth. The probe gave us a glimpse of a larger galactic story. Whether Atlas was a greeting, a warning, or a silent traveler, its impact is undeniable. We are children of the cosmos, and a messenger has come to our door. We may not have understood its words, but we have received its message. Our own journey is just beginning.